A bishop in Long Island was addressing a convention gathering and reminiscing a little about the early days of his ministry as a priest in Nebraska. He told this story. He had been asked by a funeral director at a local funeral home to conduct a graveside service for a homeless man with no family. The burial was to be in a cemetery way back in the country, and that this man would be the first to be buried there. The priest was not familiar with that part of the countryside and was not a very good follower of directions. Inevitably, he got lost on the way, and, he said, being a man, he did not stop for directions. He finally arrived a full hour late. The hearse was nowhere to be seen, only a work crew sitting down and eating their lunch. Dressed in full vestments for the service, he walked over to the crew and apologized for being so late. He walked to the edge of the open grave and saw that the lid of the vault was already in place. He thanked the workers for waiting and assured them that he wouldn't keep them long, but this service was the proper thing to do. The workers joined him at the edge of the grave, still eating their lunch. The bishop said he poured out his heart and soul in prayer and sermon, ending with a blessing, and then walked back to his car. He felt he had done his priestly duty for the homeless man and hoped that the work crew would leave with a renewed sense of purpose and dedication despite his lateness. As he was opening his car door and taking off his cloak and cap, he overheard one of the workers say to another, "I have never seen anything like this before, and I've been putting in septic tanks for 20 years. It has happened to all of us at some time or other. We've started out to do the right thing, and somewhere along the way we have messed up, and things didn't come out quite as we had planned. Too often we are tempted to justify ourselves and make excuses or rationalizations for what we have done or should have done, but truly the best we can do is to apologize, try to make things right, and then press on. It is better to tell the truth and take the consequences than get caught in a web of deceit. And it is easier to live with ourselves if we have done the right thing. Got some forgiveness to ask or some forgiving to do? Even in a grave situation, it's a good way to start a new year. Just some New Year's food for thought.